Hello everyone and welcome back to this new episode of our Minecraft survival series. As you can see, we are starting off in a little bit of a different location. So we are at our village. Last episode we went through and did a raid, as you might have seen, and we actually ended up killing all of the villagers that were in this village. And I said that in between episodes, I was going to work on repopulating this village. And as you can see, I have got a ton of cats around me. And if you've been looking in the background at all, you will have seen that we also have some new villagers. So I went out and I actually found a different village. As you can see, this guy's got a little bit of a different outfit than what the other villagers in this village had. And that is because I found a village out in a winter snowy biome. So him and then this guy over here, as you'll see, I'm going kind of slow, I need to eat. They have different outfits on. So these are the two original villagers that I brought back. So I got them in a boat and brought them back here so that they could start repopulating the village. And as you can see, we have some new villagers. So I set up here, you might notice this is a new little farm. What I had to do is farm a bunch of crops and just throw it at them. So if you throw the crops at the villagers, eventually they start to breed. So that's why typically I think you need farmers in villages to get villagers to breed, because they will throw their crops at other villagers. And then eventually they get to a certain point of having enough food in them that then they will breed. So I set up a couple different farms. I actually brought this block up from the farm down below so that once we did get the village going again, they wouldn't have to go down there to farm. They'd have plenty of farms up here to keep themselves going. So we have a bunch of farmers and 2 clerics. So as you saw with the original guy that was down in that area, he was a cleric, and there was another one up here. He's actually down in the middle now, but they have brewing stands. So that is the block that they go off of for their profession, and then these ones here, I think it's like a compost. That's what the farmers use to choose their profession. So we have a bunch of villagers now. There was actually a baby villager running around earlier. I don't know where he went off to, but we were able to get plenty of new villagers, and hopefully they will continue to breed. I have a couple of, I think they're like stone cutters that I grabbed out of this village that I need to bring back so that there's more professions for villagers to have. But we were able to get some villagers going. And then I found a couple of cats, which was pretty cool. I found one of these, I think they're the Siamese cats, and then one of these cats here. And I was able to just breed a bunch of them. So now I have them placed around the village so that hopefully we won't get any creepers coming through here and blowing the place up. So I believe I have one over here. Oh, there's that baby villager. And then I have this kitten here that is guarding kind of this side so that hopefully creepers won't come through. I need to put another cat down over there so that that side's covered. And then we have another cat down over here. So we have full creeper coverage. Hopefully they will not be coming through here. It didn't take me too long to actually repopulate the village once I got the villagers here. Getting the villagers here was kind of a long task. But it wasn't too bad. So once we got them here, it was pretty easy, pretty quick to repopulate the village. And so now we have villagers again, which is very exciting. So hopefully if we find other villages in the future, we can find some of those, like, I think they're lecterns, so that we can get some librarians, so then we can potentially get some enchanted books, maybe a mending villager. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, our village is repopulated. I am heading back home now because we have talked about the entrance to our basement for probably the last 4 episodes. I got it done a couple episodes ago, but I did not share it with you because it was not the last episode, but the episode before that we started working on it. So I finished off the basement pretty much right after that episode was finished. I just kept working. Okay, let's get through the trees. I just kept working on it, and it was a pretty quick task to get done. So that has been done for a little while now, and I have not shown it to you guys. So we are going to go back. We're going to sleep because it's turning night, and then we are going to go and check out the entrance to the lower level of our house. So let's get back home. We're almost there. I'm actually surprised at how well oriented I am, because typically in Minecraft I'm like totally confused. What is happening here? I'm like totally confused when it comes to where I'm going, where I am, where anything is in my world. So I've actually been able to stay pretty well oriented in this world, which has been good. But we will just sleep quick. And then you guys will see I have some glass here. That is going to be for a project that we are going to talk about once we go down to the basement. So it would be nice if we had that slow falling potion that I talked about that I want to use for the entrance. Of course, we have to go to the Nether first, so we haven't gotten that yet. But you'll kind of get an idea of what the entrance is going to be. It's just a little bit more blocked, because you're going to have this block here that I'm standing on while I'm going down, kind of in the way. But once it's completely opened up and you just fall into this empty area, I think it's going to look really cool. So let's start going down to the big empty area here. And this is what it is looking like. So I filled in all of the concrete. I think it looks pretty cool. I think, like I said, once we get it to where we have that slow falling potion and it's just going to be like this empty area that you fall into, I think it's going to look pretty cool. And then we come down here, and this goes down a decent amount of blocks because I wanted to get down to level 12 for our main building area, because then as we're emptying out rooms, we will hopefully find diamonds. Plus, I just wanted to be pretty low underground. And here we are. As you can see, I have a little door here. So you drop down this whole area, and this looks super cool. So you drop down here, and then it brings you to this. Oh my gosh, there's a creeper in there. No, I thought I had it lit up pretty well. Okay, so we're gonna get our bow out, and we're gonna try and kill this creeper. So as you can see, I have cleared out an area here. I'm gonna try and kill him without him blowing me up. Oh, of course he blows up. No! So I filled in this area here, and I'm going to have to refill it, I guess. And so this is going to be our first room into our basement. Let me just I'll grab some of this gravel and some cobblestone, and we'll fill this in here. So this is going to be our first entrance area. Oh my gosh, hello. Can you? Absolutely not. It's daytime. Why are they attacking me? Is it because we're down like in what they would consider to be a cave? I don't know. But anyways, so this is going to be our first room entering into our basement, and it is going to be either our nether portal room or our enchanting room. So it's going to be one of the two. I haven't decided yet what I want it to be. Oh, I lost my door too now. Okay, we have another one upstairs. That's fine. But I haven't decided which room I want it to be yet, whether I want it to be the enchanting room or the nether portal. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep in line with the Alice in Wonderland theme. And we are going to make this into the room where there's that big giant table and that small door that Alice has to go through. So there's a big table that she comes up to, and there's a bottle on it that causes her to shrink. So what we're going to do is, that is what all this glass is for, is we are going to eventually make a table. The top of that table is glass. I think I might use like andesite or something like that, like a polished andesite for the bottom. I haven't quite decided what I want to do for that yet. I think I have to extend this wall and this wall out a little bit so it's even with, so it's like a square room instead of right now it's kind of a rectangle. And then once we get that all figured out, what materials we want to use for it, then I will start building it. I don't know if I'm going to build it on camera. I might do that off camera, at least the top portion, because that's going to have to be a circle, and that's going to be kind of tedious to do in Minecraft. But then once it comes to getting the actual setup of whether we decide we want it to be our nether portal or our enchanting room, that part I'll do on camera. Because then we can start either going to the nether or enchanting in that same episode once we get that set up. But we are not going to be working on this today. What we are actually going to be doing is, when I was going to get more villagers to repopulate the village, I came across a couple of shipwrecks, and I didn't want to just leave them there and not get the maps from them, because I didn't know. I had to go up pretty far, so I didn't know if I was going to be back in that area again. So I decided to just go down, get the buried treasure maps out of them, and bring them home with me. So we have 2 buried treasure maps. I think I want to go over to the shipwreck that's right by our house, so right over in this direction. I think I want to go over there and get that map as well, and we can go and find some buried treasure today. I think that would be pretty exciting. Then we can potentially set up a conduit out in that area. Or we could, in a different episode, go and try and find a sea temple. So we're going to have to find some type of temple, either a sea temple, or I know there's like smaller monuments that are out in the ocean so that we can get our prismarine to be able to make a conduit. But what we need first is our Heart of the Sea and our, I think, are they nautilus shells? I think that's what they're called. So we are going to need to get those. I have so much junk. All right, so let's go over. I'm going to eat quick. And then let's go over to the shipwreck and see what we can find. Now, I did actually die in one of the shipwrecks while I was going to find the villagers. And so I had to go find my way back there and get all my stuff. Hopefully this one doesn't kill us. I love this little area. Maybe we'll actually put our conduit like over here. That would be kind of cool. This is a huge shipwreck, I feel like. Okay, so we've got, come on. Why is this not working? Hello. Okay, so let's just open this up. We'll go back up and get some more air because I don't want to die. I feel like this is a really big shipwreck. And it's cool because it's like all intact. That's pretty neat. Okay, so let's open this up. Nothing in here that we need. Bamboo's nice because for building that'll be really helpful. I'm gonna go back up. I just want to be super cautious. For building that'll be super helpful. We can grow some bamboo and then we can start making what are they? They're like the things you can like stack up and they help you build. I don't know. Scaffolding, that's what it's called. You need bamboo for that. I was actually just thinking that when I was thinking about making the table, that it would be really nice to have bamboo for scaffolding. So now we have it, which is cool. Okay, I'm gonna come in here. There should be a chest in here, I think. Maybe? Maybe not? Yeah, there is. So I'm gonna come back to the doorway and we'll open the chest from here. Ah, buried treasure map. I'm hoping that so I have 2 maps from 2 separate shipwrecks that I found. There's one on the other side. Actually, we can go to it. I'm going to keep this compass and a book. Why not? So we can actually go over here and see where the other shipwreck was. I think those are the only chests, is those 2. Unless there's another one down below. There might be, actually. Let's look over here. This is the one we got, right? Yeah, that's the one we got already. Yeah, so I think that's it. Unless there's one in here. Actually, I think there might be. Hold on. I think there is normally. Why am I not using my shovel? I think there is normally one in here. Let's see. I thought that there was another chest in here, but maybe I'm wrong. Or wait, is there one over here? No. Maybe it glitched and didn't spawn just because of like where. Oh, we gotta get out of here. Just because of where it spawned, like because it's partially in the wall, maybe there's just not another chest up here. But I feel like normally that's where all of the like gold and that kind of stuff is in the chest that's normally in here. Okay, this needs to get out of my way. This is actually what killed me in that other shipwreck, was I got stuck in this room because that little block I like I swam through the little like 1 block opening there, but then when I was trying to get out, I couldn't get back into that swim mode. I didn't have enough room, so I couldn't get. I feel like there's gotta be a chest in here. There normally is. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm wrong. I could very well be wrong. I've been wrong many a time in my life. Okay, we gotta get out of here. All right, I think that's it. We can actually go and see the other shipwreck because it's pretty close by. So let's go do that. And then we can start looking for buried treasure. So I'm hoping that the 2 other maps that I got aren't the same treasure, because that can happen if you have shipwrecks that are pretty close together. They can be the same treasure map. I haven't looked at any of them yet, but I did I did find them relatively close together, especially the other shipwreck. It's pretty close to our house. So I'm hoping that they're not the same map. So we're going to grab the other treasure maps, and then we are going to head out. So we can go take a look at where that other shipwreck was, and then from there we can go look for the buried treasures. And I don't know how far away these maps are going to take us, so it might be a little while. I might have to cut in between like getting there, just because that can be boring. I'm just going to be in my boat, so there's really no reason. Also, this kelp has been lagging my world like crazy because there's so much like growing all the way up. Yeah, see, right over here is where the other shipwreck is. So I'm really hoping that it's not the same maps. The other one shouldn't be because it's far enough away. It was like up and around that way. But these two are pretty close together. So let's take a look. Let's see. So this one was the one that we just found. So we have to go northeast to get there. I want to just see if this is the same one. It's not. And then what about this one? They're all different. We have 3 different treasure maps. So I think we're going to do one today. Let's actually do the one that we got out of our shipwreck. So that's this one. So we have to go northeast. So we're facing east, which is good. So we want to go this way, I think. Because is this north? No, that's south. So we want to go that way. Okay, so that is the direction that we are going to go. So let's see how far we have to go that way, because there's a pretty good amount of ocean around here. So I'm wondering if, well, and we can even try to just go like straight east. And then once we hit on the map where we need to be, then we can turn the other way. That's kind of how I like to do them, instead of going like northeast and then you're not quite sure when you're going to get there. I like to try and go east as far as I need to go, and then I'll go north. Ooh, we're actually coming in on the map. That's cool. So we probably just have to go like a little bit this way. It might actually be on one of these areas over here. Because I think, yeah, it looks like all of this area, like the slashy area, it looks like that's the water. And then the other parts are the land. I have to go more north. So we're going to head more this way. Oh, there's another shipwreck there. Did I get that one? I don't think I came to this one, actually. I don't remember. Guess it doesn't hurt to look while we're on our way to treasure anyways. I would think that this shipwreck would just go to this same map. But let's jump out of the boat and let's put the map away. And let's see if I got this yet. Where do we want to start here? It doesn't look like it because all of this stuff is closed. I would think I would have opened it. I might have been here already. We can take this stuff though. I don't mind some potatoes and some gunpowder. I actually want to eat quick. Why is my food not in my stuff? Oh, because I was looking at the maps. Because I just don't want to die while I'm down there, because that's very possible. Now let's see if this has... It does. So you know what? It's probably in that corner of that other one. You guys are probably like yelling at me like, you just need to go over a little bit farther. Be patient. Okay, so we can go back. I think this one just has like the treasure, the actual treasure in it. Come on, open up. Yeah, so I'm going to come back out, get another breath, and then we'll go down and get all of that treasure. Actually, can I reach it from up here? No. So I'll have to go down, which is totally fine. And we'll get all of this, pick everything up. The lapis is actually nice because we don't have a ton of lapis. I know there's probably a faster way to do this. I don't know what it is, so I do it that way. The nice thing about this is it's pretty close to the surface. Like the other one was a little bit farther down, but this one's pretty close to the surface to where I don't have to go very far to get a breath of air. Now we got that one already, so we have to come over to this side. I'm gonna hop up and get some more air, and then we'll go down. Oh yeah, this one's got the door, which is nice. I should just bring doors. Got these, and then we've got another treasure map. So this one is the new one. Up, and I'm actually gonna stand over here. And we can look at this map. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same one. So this is the one that we have, and this is the one. Yep, they're the same, which is fine. So we'll just throw that one out. We don't need that one, but we did get some treasure. And now I know that there's probably treasure in the other shipwreck. Okay, let's keep an eye on where we are. So let's go this way a little bit more. I think it's gonna be right over there. So it seems like it's gonna be over on this chunk of land. Yep, we're going right for it. All right. This is kind of exciting. I kind of figured, oh, I'm lagging a bit. If you guys are getting some lag, I think it might be all the kelp. Oh, I passed it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this now. So it's over, come on. Let's get off the boat. So it's over here. So I think it's like, oh no, it's actually like in the water, which is kind of annoying, but it's all right. So it seems like it's like right here. So let's go down, start digging around a little bit. The only hard part about these is you have to like really be careful with your air. And especially where this one is, because it's like right, oh, I think I'm off a little bit. So we gotta come this way more. I guess I was in the right spot. You have to be careful with your air, because you can drown very quickly. Let's see. And they're not super specific, so it's like hard to tell if you're actually digging in the right spot or not. Are you for real? Are you for real? I dug all of this out, and it was right there. Are you for real? Don't shoot at me. I'm having a hard time. Please. I dug all of that out, and it was literally right here. How did I not see that? Are you for real? Oh my Lord, somebody help me. Okay. Finally, we have it. We gotta go get rid of a ton of stuff that we picked up because of all of the mining that we did. All right. I can't believe it was honestly right here. Like, what? Heart of the sea. We'll take the coach fish. Why not? Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot believe we just spent all that time and it was literally right there. This is why I find them so difficult. Okay, let's go back home. We're actually going to come over to this shipwreck right away and get that last chest. A trident guy. Oh, they are deadly. They will kill me so fast. If I just kind of hide over here, I wonder if I can kill him. If I get a trident, that'd be sick. Yeah, no. Those don't go far enough. Shoot, I'm gonna die. Oh, man. I was not paying attention to that. Okay, let's sleep. And then I can go back and get my stuff. I was absolutely not paying attention to my breath at all. Oh, yep, he's still there, and he's certainly gonna kill me. I'm gonna pick up these last couple items, though. Oh, he got me. Dang it. But maybe I'm drawing him in closer so that hopefully I can kill him. Oh, he's right down there. So, like, I really could probably kill him if I got my stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we want to do. Because as soon as I get in the water, he's going to start coming for me. So if I can get this stuff. Okay, get some of my armor on. Oh, I do have all my armor. Okay, good. Do I have my arrows? I don't have a lot of my stuff, is the problem. Whoa, he's really coming for me. Now, if I shoot from here down in there... Oh, I don't have my arrows. Oh, no. Okay. But I really need to get my stuff. Let's see if I can get down over here and attack him around this. Shoot. Okay. Do I have my food? I do. I just don't want to lose all my stuff. I guess it's just gold over there. That's not really a big deal. Ooh, he's still trying to come at me. I wonder if I kind of move on, if I can kill him. Yes! Killed him. I don't think I got a trident, though. Dang it! Well, that was cool. I wish you could just pick these ones up, you know? Okay, I need to go get the rest of my stuff. That's the second trident guy that I've seen in this world. The first one I wasn't able to kill, and then he despawned because he killed me a bunch of times. But let's eat something. So many tridents. I wish I would have gotten a trident from him. That would have been cool. Would have been nice to have for if I saw another one. Okay. Let's come down here. And oh shoot. I need this in too. And then I think the chest should be right back behind here. We need to swim up. And then, yep. Get those. Get these. Get these. And get out of here. Alright, so let's head back home and then we will finish off this episode. I need to make a dock of some sort eventually. Have it either here or over there. Or have like a bridge from here to there and then a dock. That would be cool. Alright, so that is it for this episode of this Minecraft survival series. We got to see some cool buried treasure and a couple different shipwrecks, which was pretty neat. Next episode, I am going to try to have most of that extra room done, and then hopefully we can either go to the Nether or start doing some enchanting. I think enchanting would probably be the best thing to do first, just because I need some better armor to go to the Nether. So we will probably work on doing some enchanting next episode. Hello everyone and welcome back to this new episode of our Minecraft survival series. As you can see, we are starting off in a little bit of a different location. So we are at our village. Last episode we went through and did a raid, as